Hey everyone, it's me, that Lego guy, and as a follow-up to the video where I showed off this, my Jango versus Obi-Wan mock, it is, in my opinion, it's pretty good. I think it looks nice on my shelf, and that's really all I want out of it, so there's that. But I did say in it, one second, let me just remove. Alright, as I was saying, you could remove the chunk of the slave one that I made for the set. It's quite accurate. It has like the yellow at the bottom, navy blue, white, light gray, dark gray, the guns, a little bit of green there. It's not the dark green it's meant to be, but there's dark blue within, same green. I think it's pretty accurate as I could get it with my current parts collection. But I pointed out how there's some technicals there, and there. So, to go alongside it, I built this. This is my best attempt at trying to build Lego, like a Lego version of Jango Fett's Slave One, which hasn't been done since the movie Attack of the Clones came out in 2002, which is really sad. They should have made it like a Clone Wars set, because it did show up in a couple episode arcs alongside young Boba Fett, and it would have really fit quite well. But first, let's just take a look at the actual thing here. It's got these nice wing designs. I think they're pretty good. I've got a little bit of navy blue on both of them. They don't automatically go from like, oh yeah, it's like that, and then you pick it up, it's like that. I made it so you have to do it manually, but it made it more secure, able to use like a better piece selection, and have more room for other parts of it. Back here, I guess is the best place to really start, is the technical connections here. I have these just because I used whatever piece I could for filler for that. I got that from a like Lego VIP giveaway thing. These are some gaps there. That's completely normal for it. It's got some dark blue down here, some gray pieces, some more white. Gets a bit thicker at the top, and all you have to do is take those. You don't even have to remove the clear pieces, and then just line them up, because right here at the bottom there's the two, and then there's the one at the top. You just have to pop them on, and boom, you have your completed Slave One, and it can even stand just like the actual ship in the movie, so that's pretty cool. Let me move that out the way. I use that for filming. But you've got the whole thing here, and I see we take a look at it from top to bottom, so let's take a look at the cockpit. And here is the cockpit. It is just one of these simple windshield pieces. And, whoop, one sec. Sorry, just grabbing a light to show off the cockpit. It's got a black chair in there. And if you want, you can, where's he? Here's my Jango. Well, you can just toss him in there like that. Oh. You could end up taking off this part of the wall. I took off the fan. It's quite easy to take that off. But first I want to show you the chair is, yeah, it's fine. I just knocked off another part of it, but the chair's got a little bit of move to it. So if you want, you can move it back and forth a little bit. That doesn't really matter. But more importantly, you have to remove the jetpack for Jango to be able to fit in there, but you just have to take him, and because there's a chair piece that are meant to be put in, have minifigures put in them, you just pop him in there, and then and then with that side all fixed up, you can see your feared bounty hunter. Yeah, this thing is also very fragile and imbalanced. Let me fix it real quick. Sorry about that. Again, as I said, this thing's very fragile, but you got your feared bounty hunter in there. And if you want to, you can just take the windshield here, it's a con piece, and then pop that there, and you can still see him in there. And then you can just have him. The ship's quite swooshable is the verb in my mind. You can grab it here very easily if you want, or you can grab it by here. There's like a quite stable point of grabbing it, and then be like, whoosh. But really where you're supposed to grab it here, some Lego versions of it even have a handle in the back. You can just whoosh, and boom, you have your Slave One. So that was the cockpit. Let's take a look at the wings and cargo hold. And here are the wings. I already gave you guys a bit of a look at them, but quite simple here. They've even got this little like hold out area that's really coming out of it. But yeah, it's got a bit of dark blue on them, quite accurate in my mind, and the bottom of them is amazing to me. So if you have it flying and it's like this, you get to see the amazing underside of the wings. And also, there's no storage area I didn't have room for, especially with the clear piece down there and splitting off. I had no room for, like, the cargo hold that they have in all the other slave ones for Boba Fett, where you can fold down, like, a little, like, thing, like, and shove in, like, carbonite. But, again, no carbonite was used. None of that was shown on it. It's obviously still there, because Boba couldn't have replaced the entire bottom half of his ship that he got from his dad. But, in my mind, still, it's not really needed for the reasons I made. It's like, oh, yeah, if I get the Obi-Wan Starfighter set, which I might get, depends if I can find it in stock anywhere, and if I have funds at the time, or, oh yeah, these new sets came out, but I don't really care, then I might get that and try to make a mock or a diorama showing the seismic charges chase, as I call it, in the asteroid field with Obi-Wan chasing after Jango. So then I might need to add something like that, but for now, at least, I don't need any carbonite area down there. Although in my mind, it does look pretty nice with the slanting. It's quite accurate, so, And also, I have here a bit of a cargo hold. I added this, it's not really accurate color-wise or area-wise, kind of, but in the movie, they have this, they open, and with Boba Fett as well, in Empire, I believe it was, it splits open and missiles shoot out. So, I made this here. I used these parts from the Green Ninja Mecha Dragon specifically. They were exclusive to that set, I believe, in this color. And they were never made in, like, any other shade of green, so lucky I had the set. Anyway, and I have it like this. It even lines up size and, like, slant-wise and everything with these gray parts that I used above it. And you can just fold them open. They're on clips. And if you want, you can even remove this. And boom, you have a bit of a cargo area. You could possibly, like, fit in Jango's weapons, maybe. Or, nah, not like that. But without the spring shooters. And you could, like, shove the jetpack in there or the antenna if you want, but it might shimmy around a bit. And again, probably not. You can also fit at least one whole figure on there, like that, or so you can put their head in the rounded area. Or even the other way around, there's enough room. I think people fit in like 2 or 3 figures at the most, depending on their size, but let me also just shove in Obi-Wan's lightsaber, and then you can just, oop, his cape's caught. You can just, sorry, this thing's stubborn sometimes. There we go. You can just close up the clips, and boom, you have your Slave 1 all ready to go. And then if you want, you could also have like some bombs in there, some of the Technic balls. But boom, you also just have like your cargo in there. You can have it shooting out missiles if you want. And really, in my mind, it's pretty good. So I'd say now let's take a look at the back or bottom of the ship technically. And here it is. Yeah, here at the bottom, I tried it as much as I could. Some parts I just didn't have, like, I didn't have another one of these dark blue cheese slopes for the bottom, like, patterning I had of gray, blue, and then blue, light gray here. But, yeah, I used as many tiles as I could, as many smooth pieces as I could. And the back part of it, it isn't completely perfect in, like, shape of it, but again, I had to have this already, so I was like, I'll try to do as good as I can with the pieces I have. And this is what I came up with. It's really not bad. It's just too tall and it gets like too skinny for some reason in my mind. Like the silhouette is like a Star Destroyer, but yeah. Then up here I also have some more cheese slopes. This is my least favorite part of the ship. Look at that. That's no, man. But again, it was the best I could do with my parts collection. If I get better parts, maybe also if I get like Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter to make a mock or diorama of the chase in the asteroid field when Obi-Wan was in a pursuit after Jango when he tried to escape off Kamino. But in my mind, it's alright for what I have. It's pretty good for the purposes I have, which are to have it. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's what the back or bottom of it or whatever you want to say looks. I didn't add thrusters because it would have messed with how flat it is and everything. So I decided maybe add it another time. Plus I didn't have enough of the right pieces. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.